Y'all knows before reacting my for life is out there. Hope you guys having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe to that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Now remember when CJ So Cool got interested in buying the tank, at first he was a fan of CJ on 32's. But let me tell you how twisted it is. Somebody's a fan of your work, of your craft, of his creativity. CJ came and he wanted to take that and claim it for himself. The weird thing about it was you want to take something to claim it for yourself, but then again, he did not want CJ on 32's to ever reach his level, because then he knew that, damn, this dude will be able to take what I got but exceed that. But let's get right into the video.
Daughters watch us?
She was asking me yesterday, like, who is that? And I'm like, look up CJ So Cool. So when we got home, she went in her room and started watching on YouTube.
Damn, I was asking Rosie, I was like, I wonder if his daughter watched us before. Man, this shit, I'm definitely buying this. I want you to say on camera, you're gonna sell me this. Don't say the price, but you gonna sell me this, right?
Yeah, I gotta sell the rich man.
All right, man. He said he was gonna sell this to me, y'all. No flexing. I'm buying this shit.
In the trunk. I think it's that thing.
I'm buying this shit, y'all. Oh my. Would y'all want me to pull up at home with this? Of course y'all would. Look at the trophies. This man stayed with a trophy in the back, man. He just won another car. Did you win one too?
No.
You didn't go to it?
Yeah, he went, I stole his trophy.
Oh, y'all be competing against each other. Oh, yeah. But this, wait, what size is these? They both 32's. What the? Bruh, I've never seen 32's in real life. This the first time I ever seen it. Look at them, man.
Look how fanned out CJ So Cool was over the 32-inch rims. And it's sad because an individual come from being a fan, like literally, he was watching CJ on 32's Instagram. That's why he was able to even know, about him altogether. But then he'll turn around and make it seem like I son this man. I made him. Basically saying that he's their God. And that's so unfortunate because he burnt a lot of bridges. Like I said in the last video, he could have literally capitalized off of this. Him and CJ on 32's could have been at the top of that empire together instead of worrying about one avenue that would eventually end because kids grow up. You're not going to be able to retain the same individuals unless you increase or change the whole diaspora of your channel.
I got 24s on my Camaro, 24s on my Monte Carlo, and 26s on my Jeep. But don't none of them compare to this, man. These rims so big, you gotta stand back to get the whole rim. Man, this shit lit, and these paint jobs ain't no hoe. These bitches is wet. Guys, in the comment section, y'all know I'm gonna buy it. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. If he was
now you see CJ on 32's conversing with royalty as well. So that lets you know in the time frame. Let me just see something here. 7 years ago, basically going on 8 years. That's why it's crucial for people to understand how connected CJ on 32's was to the family and the So Cool kids as well. One thing I never saw CJ So Cool do was try to help CJ, or I mean, not just help, but really bring out CJ on 32's kids. I mean, I don't think he ever touched on that, but I never really seen him go like, oh yeah, you know what? Bring your kids down for this, that, and the third, or here's your son's a gift of this. And I never seen that, but I always see on the opposite end because CJ on 32's was genuine. He cared about CJ So Cool, his family as a whole. But I never seen that unless CJ So Cool can use somebody for views of some sort. But it just was weird. But I can see an individual wanting to just take what somebody else did or built and just be like and claim it for themselves. Oh yeah, I know that he did it, but guess what? I'ma get it. I'ma change the name on it. I'ma make sure this person is not even da da da. And that's really what it was. It was kind of like culture vulture, if you want to think about it in that sense.
selling it to me right now, I would drive home in this car. But he said I gotta wait to the end of the year till he's done winning all his trophies. What's up, man? We got fan love. They caught us, man. I was trying to hide. What's up, man? I can see royalty bending down. Bro, this.
I said, no, I'm like, that music. Let's go right here.
Why is everyone spiraling about you?
But you got to think about the potential that could have occurred with 32 game if CJ So Cool would have humbled himself. Man.
In this car.
And they could have even did like the things that CJ on 32's is doing right now with the the Hellcats, all the damn C8s. I'm talking about supercars he's doing right now, giveaways, raffles. Imagine if they combined their money, especially if CJ stayed at that height that he was at. Man, he could have been giving away goddamn Ferraris, Lamborghinis. That shit would have been crazy. But when people just don't got that vision, they could have even owned a custom car shop or even built upon Al's own. They could have literally built upon off-road Al's shop and made it even bigger. I'm talking about made that enterprise. But when somebody's so selfish, and when you look at the dynamic, all you need is people that genuinely care and believe in you.
Hey, they said CJ left, laughing my ass. CJ right here.
How you open the door?
They got pop button. Push this button right here. Y'all want to see how CJ opens the door? Yeah.
I like that. I got pop doors, but I don't got the button in the car. Man,
How you feel, baby?
this shit is
They say Roy.
I didn't hear nothing. I don't know what he was talking about.
CJ said I can't drive.
Goddamn.
It's something in my trunk.
I just fell out.
Tomorrow we finish me and him.
I didn't hear that shit. Maybe I didn't drive.
You know how many times, if you watch this whole entire video, just see how CJ tried to switch up his demeanor when he got around CJ on 32, trying to cuss more, trying to, mind you, people do appear a certain way on camera, and then off camera, there's somebody else entirely. But like I said, he come off one way like he trying to be genuine, but the smart move that CJ on 32 did was not only sell him a car, because when he tried to buy his third vehicle, now imagine somebody begging and pleading every 5 minutes, and as loyal as a friend that CJ on 32's is, with that red, I think it was the last one he sold to CJ was that red, I think it was a red Challenger. And he begged him for it. But this time he said, you know what? I'm not going to allow him, because he was gaining a lot with Aquaman. I mean, he was gaining a lot of subscribers. People wanted to see how CJ on 32 builds his cars. And CJ wanted Aquaman. He bought Aquaman for him. Then he wanted the red Challenger that he built. And he just kept going and going. So CJ on 32 said, okay, after he buy this third vehicle, I'm going to wax him. And I'm going to make him give me some subscribers, which was the best move, because he knew that every time he just take a car from him and then he gained him more views, more clout, he's like, nah, buddy, I got to make sure I secure the bag. And CJ on 32 did the right thing, because CJ was never going to keep trying to push you, guide you, in that process. He wasn't going to do it.
But I didn't hear nothing. But that
There's
shit,
something in the trunk, bro.
that shit, royalty. I want this shit right now. What if I just gave you 30,000
Look at he just say, I want that shit right now. Heard it?
right now? Would you just go home with Tate?
See, he said, what if I give you 30,000 right now? Would you just go home? Look, he just willing to do anything to get the car, because he was really invested in a fan of CJ on 32's. I know he tried to make himself seem like CJ on 32's was a fan of his. Nah, he was a fan of CJ on 32's. Remember that. But let me know what you guys think about in the comments. Because be honest with you, every time I look back at this was a chance to just blow. But when people don't do the right thing, they screw up. Man, I'm up out of there.